Hello and welcome to the third part of this agency driver series where I'm test driving all the different makes and models of truck. Now I'm sure today's truck will need no introduction. I'm driving a Renault Premium. It's got 380 horsepower and it's got 12-speed box in it. And so get this journey started, which today takes us from the previous drop-off city of Cardiff, and we are going to Sheffield, and we have 12 tons of truck rims on board. Now I do have a couple of thank yous to make to fellow YouTubers who have a very small community. They are Oddball76, and thank him for the support in helping me with a few things. And also I'd like to mention racing. Now it's Ray's VTC I actually drive for, Grant and Sons on Truck Puts. I'm not too sure how to put links in description, but I shall try to do this. And so I'd like to recommend you go and check both of their channels out, because they do some good videos and live streams and things. And further ado, I'm just going to check the map a minute so you'll be able to see some of today's route. So today we are going from Cardiff up to Birmingham. We're going there and straight up to Sheffield. It's about 202 miles. I'm just going to put a little waypoint in there so I can discover how I know it's a recruitment agency in Sheffield. Further ado, I shall discuss my feelings on the Renault as we go. So, get started. I have to remember which key it is. We should have enough fuel to get there. We definitely have enough time now. So, that's the elephant in the room and the bad opinions of Renault trucks. Now, is this the worst truck in the game, this particular model of Renault? No, it is not. There are far worse trucks. Explain why. Now, Renaults are very basic. Some people say they're a bit underpowered, but if you don't want to do excessive heavy loads like the locomotive, and that's about six, if you don't go excessive with your loads, they're perfectly fine. And short loads are alright, they're not much to look at, they're not pretty, the customisation isn't there. They're not the worst truck in the game. Certainly not the ugliest truck. Now, Ferraris are no better, and the Renault Premium is no better and no worse than the Iveco Australis in the game. Now, the Renault does have some good points. Yes, even I can find good points with the Renault. Not like Mr. Squirrel, who hates them with a passion. And good points with the Renault is, how many trucks do you see with a front mirror actually up that you can see without having to turn your head? Which comes in handy when you're coming up to traffic lights and things, so you can actually see in a Renault where the line is, so you don't go over it on traffic lights. But Renault, yes, the dash isn't the prettiest, it's red and things, but it's got a nice big central mounted rev counter, and it's got a good digital speedo. The information screen is clear it up, it gives you what information you need. So you've got your standard fuel consumption, what mileage your truck has done, got your usual fuel gauge, but you have a fuel gauge just on the left hand side there. Got temperature, oil temperature, what fuel you have, and about how long it's going to last you. Got economy, sensible loads, and don't tough days. These trucks are normally very good on economy. Now you might not think it here, but we have just set off and this route isn't exactly the best to show off, but say if you run one of these in Italy, they are about a economical truck. Now today's truck, which is a bit unusual for Renault in quick jobs, I've managed to find one without a retarder in, so managed on the engine brake, but the engine brake sounds in ATS2 just on the standard sounds and not audible. Now we are getting a bit of rain in the game, hence I've got the wipers and the lights on. Beginning, this is the 380 horsepower Renault. There's a 4x2 chassis on, and basically this is the entry level Renault. Now there's three sizes of engine available in the Renault. The premium is this one, the 380. There is a 430 horsepower, and the largest one that they offer is a 460. Now the power, I suppose the Renault is a little bit underpowered, but not. Check the figures compared to others. Now Renault trucks, some of them are actually using Volvo derived engines, but because the tie up there between Renault trucks and Volvo years ago, this might not be right because I haven't researched it properly, this is only from my own memory. Renault trucks used to be part owned or owned by Mack trucks, hence some of all the Magnums and Integras etc. used to use the Mack V8 engine. Now because Volvo wanted to get established in North America, in the USA, Volvo managed to buy a controlling stake or buy all of Mack trucks, and and became Renault. Now I would say Mr. Gear there, Renault, say in life this truck will be used on your typical short haul journeys. Now Renault trucks themselves haven't got a good reputation among some people for reliability, etc., but there is some other cases for that, because each trucking game and in life has their own strengths and weaknesses. Some are more obvious than others. Now, opinion, yes, I'd say yes, there is some pretty good, strong, reliable trucks in the game, as in real life. Now the maintenance and that doesn't really matter, because if obviously the game does, not on the physics side so much, but you do occur a bit of damage like to wearing tyres, etc., and these are no worse than any other truck in that respect. So the trucks in real life, in real life obviously there's real life problems with them, but in game similarities between them are in looks, what engine powers they have, etc., and what options are available, and things like that. Now, between using just diversion to exhaust brakes here, the jerk brake in an American truck sounds a lot better and works a lot better than the UK trucks. That is, and it's, I suppose, because in Europe the trucks use a retarder, which is a lot different type of brake to an engine brake. So obviously, because we've got more hills, etc., UK, I would say retarder's more in Europe more beneficial than just relying on the jerk brakes. In America, the slightly different, and the jerk brakes actually work properly. Now, I'm not saying that the jerk brakes don't work in the European trucks, because they do, but they don't seem as strong. They haven't modelled them to be as strong. Yeah, so careful. I know I've got engine brake on, and some people will be putting in the comments that I shouldn't do, but continue to try and back on the speed limit. So grand over, so we get no premium in game. As I said, it's available with 380 down here, 430, 460 horsepower. That's it, that's your choice. Now, just come with the full range of chassis, and the 4x2, 6x2 setups, the mid lift, the tag lift, etc., and that. So Now the biggest chassis you can get on a Renault Premium is actually the 6x4 trucks, but as I say, you wouldn't be exactly pulling heavy hauls with these, and that like this. But if you're going to do heavy hauls, go for a different make of truck with a bigger engine. That's all you're going to be doing. But if you're going to be doing like general cargo, which I'd class this as, which is just a standard box trailer, your trailer, insulated trailer, some of your flatbeds, loads, etc. These are perfectly fine for to look at, but I say a lot of people just knock these trucks and don't bother with them. I know for a fact some people knocking these trucks and never even driven them in game. But in fact, one of the first predecessor versions like this type of game I played, it's actually UK Truck Simulator, and that is where it gives you a map of the UK, and you'll see same principles as this. Now that had some good features in it that SCS has not implemented actually in the newer versions, and the brand Renault was known as then was Renault in that game, because they didn't have the licensing tie-ups with the manufacturers, so they had to use, so the model of the trucks, they had to use different brand names in the game. Now features what I don't know about German Truck Simulator, because I've never played it, never owned the game, but Simulator is very similar apparently, apart from its UK and Germany would be German one. That start off, they put you in a truck and you drive for a firm. Now you keep the same truck all the time, but they tell you where to go, basically where to pick your load up and where to deliver it to, and obviously you get paid a share of them profits. Now I suppose that's fairly similar to your employee drive, so again, but sure is, once you've done a few jobs with them, you did get offered. Now something that I wish they'd put in this version, which would make it easier for people to start off, really, is, I know there's mods you can do it, but I haven't found one that works properly yet. It is come up with an option of a choice of, they used to give you a choice of 1 of 3 trucks that you could buy used a lot cheaper once you'd earned enough money and that to buy them, and business. And obviously then you would have to like see, you could do the upgrades on the second hand truck once you bought it and used it and could afford to do it, and the trade was on equipment. So yeah, there was a Majestic, which Mercedes, there's a MAN, which obviously still is MAN, and the other one was a Swift, which Swift in that game, because they didn't have a tie-up with them then, was Scania. And so now that game then is right up on now offering the normally Majestic or the Swift, and then money you could buy a garage, but in that does it where, so you didn't have to buy your employees the new trucks. You could obviously get one yourself and give one your driving to one of them, or you could buy the other 2 used trucks, but there wasn't an unlimited amount. There was 1 Majestic, 1 MAN and 1 Swift. There were the C-Class wagons in those, which were low powered ones, but say used to earn plenty with them, and money with them, so you could buy those company, and then as you went on in that game, you used to get emails come up, blah, dealer in which city has brand new whatever brand there was for sale at a discount, so they ran jumping off at or you could visit a truck dealer. Now truck dealers in that version of the game, unlike this one, the truck dealers in ATS2 and ATS just sell one make of trucks. In the older version, some dealers used to sell all of the makes, some a few of them, so you always got plenty of choice. In this, because mind you, I know a lot of the some car dealers are multi-franchise now. I don't know if any of the truck dealers are in the UK. I can sell more than one make, but the main features missing, which suppose this feature won't get implemented in the normal game because the manufacturers won't show this, but to put the option of buying used trucks in, it would make trucks cheaper for like people to buy and establish your companies with in real life, but the manufacturers wouldn't want that because then they'd maybe have to show wear and tear, because if you common fact that the trucks don't get dirty or show any damage. See, I could total this one and it would still look like a normal truck, but I wouldn't be able to drive it. It's because manufacturers do not like them to show dirty damage in them, and it like so. And also in this game, if you're on some of the roads, especially in the new areas, I know that you can't see the speed cameras, but the speed limit just changes. The amount of speeding fines you can actually put up, because that's where they tend to first. Now there is some within the map, but just be wary when it's changing speed limits on some of the roads, that there's a camera straight there and it nabs you, you get fined for it. Same as traffic lights, if you put your wheel so much as 2mm over that line, sometimes you get fined. It's same as, I wish they'd taught this out, that same in American truck as well, that you go through traffic lights and they're on amber, sometimes you get fined for that, and it says you went through a red light, but light wasn't red when you initially crossed over it. That's a daft fine. The fining system is a joke. The eye can hit you and yet you'll get fined for it. But this game isn't without its flaws, but as I say, with each version they're introducing new features and trying to get it better, which obviously the game's been out quite a number of years now and it has vastly improved from where it used to be. It's a good thing, but I know I'm not exactly demonstrating SCS's mapping skills because I'm in an area that they haven't improved since the game came out. So, but yeah, obviously now and again, now a couple of versions, I have done a good job of remodelling Germany, which is another one of the original areas in the game. But Germany is a large area, so it's been remodelling. Yeah, so I wish when finished Germany that they did some of the parts of the original base map again, because the UK desperately needs like updating to the same level of quality as what they have in with Germany, and so Germany now is like pro mods. They've got excellent skills, they've got better junctions, etc. for exiting motorways and things with, and just improvements now. Really our destination. I forgot to mention gearboxes this truck's available with. It's available with a full range of gearboxes, 6 speeds, and then you get like your 12 speeds with or without retarder, and then there's 16 speed with or without retarder. I should have really dropped down to about sub there, but so, I don't know if they're looking, but this truck has just pulled nearly away in 4th high there. No, I've got to turn right. I'm gonna sat nav here, because if we go, no, the thing is, the sat nav, but sometimes you just it yourself. So I know Sheffield isn't a one-way city, not like some of the newer ones, and so I'll be go down a bit there, turn right, and without having to turn right there, turn left, go up to the roundabout and turn round again. Cheers. I'm just hoping I'm corrected, because I might just make a fool of myself, but if I remember right, you can put more distance off, but not every ITCC allows you to do this. Just put a little bit off the journey here, cheeky, and go where there's an open road to do this. Just side here, that's cut a little bit off. Engine coming up there. She's up. And destination now, which is Transinet. I do apologise for the audio quality on these recordings, but the equipment I'm using wasn't really designed for game streaming. It worked, so delivery done. So in conclusion, is the Renault the worst truck in the game? Well, I'll leave that up to you. In my opinion, it isn't. Not the premium anyway. So we'll do another video another time, and where I'll showcase another truck. Steve I just received some special, now if you have special transport pack, an email coming up telling you where they are. from up front, and I believe we are in a city actually where they are, but to be fair with the trucks, I'll just try and do like general freight cargo with them rather than going like on the special transport, the heavy cargo packs. For now, I may do some of those later on to showcase what they're actually like on special transports, but with the special transports, who knows if you get them if you're escorting there's a speed limit actually what you're allowed to do, but we'll get to that little bit later on and conclude this video. So goodbye for now, and keep safe and don't have too many accidents on the roads out there. Goodbye.